Full name, Oliver George Arthur Watkins. Date of birth, the 30th of December 1995. Place of birth, Torquay, England. Height, 180 centimeters. Position, center forward, left forward. Current club, Aston Villa, shirt number 11. National team, England. Favorite foot, right. Stadium playing career. Small diamond humble beginnings. Started out at Exeter City in League Two. Impressed at Brentford, 2017-2020, in the Championship, scoring 49 goals in 132 games, winning the Championship Player of the Year award in 2019-20. Small diamond transfer to Aston Villa. In 2020, Aston Villa spent £33 million to recruit Watkins, the most expensive contract in the club's history at that time. Scored a hat-trick in a 7-2 win over Liverpool, 2020, creating one of the biggest shocks in Premier League history. Upward trend impressive form in 2023-24. Scored 27 goals, assisted 13 times in all competitions. Awarded Playmaker of the Season. Helped Aston Villa qualify for the Champions League for the first time in 41 years. Scored in many key matches, becoming Villa's all-time top scorer in the Premier League, over 50 goals. Pirate flag in the England shirt. Debuted for England in March 2021. Although absent in the early stages of 2022-23, his excellent form at Villa made him a target for Southgate. At Euro 2024, Watkins scored the winning goal in the 90+1 minute of the semi-final against the Netherlands, sending England into the final, a historic moment. Speaking head Watkins after the match. "I've waited my whole life for this moment. It's been nothing short of amazing. Brain signature style. Smart movement, sharp positioning. Very good at pressing and defending from distance, a modern style. Good with both feet, good header, suitable for both short and counter-attacking teams." Trophy notable individual awards. Soccer Ball Premier League Playmaker of the Season, 2023-24. Soccer Ball Premier League Player of the Month, multiple times. Soccer Ball Aston Villa Player of the Season, 2024. Home personal life. Very private, currently with long-term girlfriend Ellie Alderson. Has 2 children, puts family first and generally avoids scandals and parties. Once said, "I don't need to be famous off the pitch. I just want to score goals." Pushpin summary. Ollie Watkins is the model of a self-made player who rose from the lower ranks, quietly but extremely effectively. At 28, he is at the peak of his career and is one of the most consistent strikers in England. When, June 2024, right after Aston Villa secured a Champions League spot and England gathered for Euro 2024. Sunrise Part 1. The camp, not for the media. While England were gathering at a luxury resort in Marbella, Spain, Ollie Watkins was said to have had an intimate relationship with Sophia M., 26 years old, media assistant to coach Gareth Southgate, who has a boyfriend working at the FA. An unnamed witness told Mirror Sport. They would go for a walk together early in the morning, or sit next to each other when the team had dinner. But it was in the pool after training on Tuesday that the incident crossed the line. Camera with flash Part 2. The kiss caught on camera, and the £700,000 photo. A Spanish photographer, who is believed to have used a drone to capture the moment Watkins and Sophia kissed underwater, when no one was looking. The Sun offered to buy the photo for £700,000, but the FA quickly intervened and bought back the copyright and banned its release. However, a blurry copy was leaked to social media site Reddit, with the caption, "Not everyone who scores in the 90th minute is innocent at halftime." Heartbreak Part 3. Watkins' girlfriend unfollows, England team in turmoil. Watkins' long-term girlfriend, Ellie Alderson, unfollows him on Instagram and locks her personal account. Other England players are divided. One side defends Watkins, saying everyone needs to distress before the Euros. The other, including Harry Kane, says this is internal sabotage. Sophia M. has been temporarily suspended. In a status on her story, she wrote, "I am not the one who broke the dressing room. I am just caught up in things I can't control." Firecracker Part 4, FA emergency meeting, and a veiled warning. Ahead of the Euro 2024 semi-final against the Netherlands, the FA board held a closed-door meeting with Watkins and his representatives. No official punishment, but according to the Daily Mail, Watkins was warned that if there was any further scandal, he could be dropped from the squad after the Euros. An FA PR expert told the press privately, "We kept him, because he could score goals. But after the tournament, no one is immune." Soccer Ball Part 5, the 90th minute goal, redemption or final salvation. And then, Watkins scored the winning goal against the Netherlands in the 90+1 minute, sending England into the final. The whole country celebrated. The scandal was temporarily extinguished. But those involved still remember clearly. Sophia M. disappeared from social media. Watkins' girlfriend did not appear at the final. And in the eyes of fans, Watkins is no longer just a last-minute hero, but also a man with two faces between love and fame. Part 6. Boneless Hacker, Dark Web Truncator. In November 2025, just 3 months before the 2026 World Cup kicks off, an anonymous hacker nicknamed Dark Web Truncator announced in a post on the Deep Web forum, "I have an 18-minute private clip of Ollie Watkins and Sophia M., who was involved in the Euro 2024 scandal. Will be released on December 12 if a $1 million ransom is not received." The hacker shared a few sensitive screenshots, 1/3 blurred, but enough for fans to guess that Watkins had more than one relationship with Sophia. Stopwatch Part 7. Footballers panic over uncontrollable fears. Immediately, the FA and Aston Villa held an emergency meeting to discuss ways to prevent the release. Sophia M. has long since left social media, but is now in a serious crisis, fearing her identity will be revealed in the clip. Watkins returned to the national team, but he was strictly monitored, banned from using social media, and forbidden to talk too intimately with anyone. Moneybag Part 8. The Blackmail Game, and the Intervention of the Underground Organization. Truncator demanded $1 million to guarantee silence. Aston Villa immediately paid, but the hacker demanded more and threatened, "Another $1 million, I will release a new clip, twice as long, with sound." This silence fund is said to be run by an underground organization, specializing in exploiting scandals to weaken England players before major tournaments. Lock Part 9. A small but shocking leak. On December 10, 2025, a 30-second clip was leaked on the darknet, spreading underground in football communities and some European online newspapers, with the information, "Watch how Watkins calls Sophia, my queen, while World Cup is 3 weeks away." The online community was in an uproar. The hashtag Watkins Scandal 2026 exploded. The FA was forced to speak up. "We are working with Interpol to track down the source and the subject of illegal distribution." Puzzle Piece Part 10. Reaction: the voice that shapes the image. Watkins held a closed press conference, not broadcast live, at Villa Park Stadium, with his lawyer. "That clip is private. Not everyone has the right to see or judge my personal life." Sophia left a hidden status. "I won't let my past steal my future." A day later, the FA signed a deal with international security firm Echelon, pledging to protect players from high-level hackers during the tournament. Checkered Flag Part 11. Open ending, before the World Cup kicks off. By the opening day of the 2026 World Cup, Watkins is still in the official England squad. However, the media and fans are divided. One side defends He deserves to play, has apologized and is paying the price. The other side criticizes, the image of the country is tarnished ahead of the tournament. The full clip has yet to be released, and the question remains, is it a lesson for modern football, or the turning point that destroys Ollie Watkins' career?